Imagine this: you dig through a jar of loose change, a coin glints in your hand as you pull it out. It's a 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin. You think it's just a buck. But what if I told you that this unassuming little coin might really be worth thousands, possibly tens of thousands, or even more, if you hit the right error, the right mint mark, the right condition? Yes, that's how much collectors will pay when everything lines up just so. Stick with me to the end, because what seems ordinary could turn out to be a numismatic jackpot. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin has a lot going on in its history and in its varieties. It was the first U.S. circulation coin to depict a real woman, not a symbolic figure of liberty, but Susan B. Anthony, a leader of the women's suffrage movement. Coinsandcollections.com. +2. U.S. Coins Guide. +2. It replaced the larger Eisenhower dollar, and part of the reason was cost and convenience, making a smaller, lighter, dollar coin to reduce production and handling costs. Benzinga. +2. Coinsandcollections.com. +2. In 1979 alone, the U.S. Mint produced massive numbers of these coins. Philadelphia, P., Denver, D., and San Francisco, S., all struck them, both in circulation strikes and proof versions. More than 761 million were minted in the regular circulation strikes. Coinsandcollections.com. +2. U.S. Coins Guide. +2. Because so many were made, most 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars are common, and in circulated condition, i.e. in change, worn from use, they're worth roughly face value plus maybe a bit more, $1 to $3 or so. Oldcoinonline.com. +2. U.S. Coins Guide. +2. But here's where it gets exciting: there are rare varieties, minting errors, and high-grade pristine examples that can push the value way up, sometimes into the thousands or even more. Let's explore what kinds of coins collectors hunt for, and what those coins have sold for. Varieties and features to watch for. Wide rim, near date, versus narrow rim, far date. One of the big visual differences among 1979 P coins is how close the date is to the rim. The wide rim, also called near date, has the 1979 date striking close to the rim. The narrow rim, far date, has a wider gap between the one in 1979 and the rim. Wide rim coins are less common and more desirable. Oldcoinonline.com. +2. U.S. Coins Guide. +2. Proof coins and mint marks. San Francisco proof versions, marked S, have two types, Type 1, filled S, and Type 2, clear, sharp S. The Type 2 is rarer and more sought after. Coinsandcollections.com. +3. Oldcoinonline.com. +3. Coin-identifier.com. +3. Errors. These are where values pop. Errors might include off-center strike, where the design is not properly centered. U.S. Coins Guide. +3. Coin-identifier.com. +3. FDAYtalk.com. +3. Clipped planchet, part of the coin blank is missing or improperly cut. Coin-identifier.com. +1. Wrong planchet errors, e.g. coin struck on a blank meant for a different denomination or metal. FDAYtalk.com. +2. U.S. Coins Guide. +2. No mint mark, no S error, for coins that should have one. OzFoundation.org. +2. U.S. Coins Guide. +2. Condition/grade. Coins in uncirculated, pristine condition, no wear, strong strike, good luster, can multiply the value many times over. Grading by organizations like NGC or PCGS helps establish that condition. Higher graded coins, MS65, MS67, MS68 etc., with rare variety or error can fetch very large sums. 33rd Square. +2. Coinsandcollections.com. +2. Record prices and jaw-dropping sales. Here are some examples of just how much these rare varieties and errors have sold for. A 1979 P. Anthony dollar struck on a nickel planchet, i.e. a wrong planchet error, sold for $15,275 at auction. Woman's World. +4. Coin-identifier.com. +4. U.S. Coins Guide. +4. Some uncirculated 1979 San Francisco Mint dollars listed have gone for $4,495 or more, when condition and mint mark/error combine. Woman's World. +1. The wide rim 1979 P in a mint state grade can push into thousands of dollars depending on its grade. For instance, examples in MS-67 or higher are particularly rare and valuable. 33rd Square. +1. There is mention in some sources of very extreme values, for example, a claim that a wide rim error could be valued up to $690,000 depending on condition and rarity. OCAP updates. Note, extreme claims like this often depend on very perfect condition, provenance, grading, and a willing buyer. What that means: could yours be a $1 coin, or a $10,000 one? It boils down to specific details. If you have a common 1979 P, D, or S circulation coin, worn, regular rim, you're probably looking at near face value, maybe $1 to $3 if circulated. If it's uncirculated, maybe MS60 to MS65, and has a wide rim or near date variety, you might get tens to hundreds of dollars. If it's proof, or has a rare mint mark or an error, especially dramatic ones, and a high grade, e.g. MS67, MS68, thousands or even tens of thousands is possible. If you somehow hold one of the ultra-rare error coins or something with really exceptional condition and provenance, the sky's the limit. Collector interest, auction setting, and certification could push you into very high value territory. Some things that don't add much value. Slight wear, even minor handling, reduces value a lot. Common circulation coins with no errors and the ordinary rim/mint mark combo, they stay around face value or only slightly above. Filled mint mark or minor die wear often is more common than rare, so those features usually don't boost price unless combined with other rare traits. FDAYtalk.com. +2. Coinsandcollections.com. +2. If you want, I can help you check out the exact variety of your coin, wide rim or narrow rim, mint mark, any errors, and give you a best estimate of its value. Want me to walk you through how to inspect one and maybe script that for your video?